If you feel like everyone is shooting at you when you're on Tracer, or you're unable to get kills, this might be why. In this video, I will show you exactly why that happens, and more importantly, what you can do about it.
Alright, DT. Send me a code here on rank, man. Tracer. I dropped from GM5 to Master 4. Alright. Mistake number 1. What do you think about this position? He was on my lane. Well, yes, but in more simpler terms, you're in front of their face. Tracer has very low health. Every time they do damage to you, now you need to go back, right? It's not ideal to be in front of people. You don't want to shoot them in the front because, again, you have no HP, so if you take any damage, it kind of forces you to get out. You shoot the monkey here, you do no damage to him. He does a lot of damage to you. Not a good trade. What you should have done is pretty simple. One or two things. You either could have waited until Doom engaged and then you go here, or keep setting up. Don't need to engage now. You see this, you see what I told you. What happens? You're 85 HP. What are you gonna do? Use recall or drop down or something? Yeah, recall. See? Burn recall before anything even happened. Nothing really happened. And you're shooting at a full HP monkey. In front of enemy, shooting at a full HP monkey. And now you can't really be aggressive because, well, you have no recall. So right off the bat, the mistake was that, well, technically, you did not engage too early. I mean, you did kind of engage too early because this was not even the target to engage. But what did I tell you, DT? Why did I tell you that you should not engage early? What was the purpose of you not engaging early? Oh, I remember. Now I'm starting to remember the VOD review. Why did I tell you? And tell this to everyone because it's important for everyone. Why did I tell you that you should not engage early? What is the reason for that? I'll give the VOD review for Penguin. Okay, awesome. I'll get to it right after. What rank is this? Masters 4. Because they can't be killed. Well, yes, that's a part of it. But also, more importantly, is because you can be killed. Right? Everyone has their cooldowns. Everyone has their HP. They can just shoot at you. And you either die or forced to use your recall. And get out. And then if you get out, it means that you can hard engage with no recall. Or if you're too far away. That is why you don't want to engage too early. So what did he do right off the bat? Engage too early. Burn your recall. We're in front of Lucio Monkey that you can't really do much against. Instead of just chilling and poking and setting up even. Either poking or setting up. You didn't really poke. You hard engage. Here, they're not paying attention. Now is a good time to go. We're really good. That's the difference. Now, you see? You wait, you're patient, let them be distracted. Boom, you go in. Real good. Great, DT. Great. You see the difference in the fight? You didn't engage in front of their face. You waited for them to actually be busy and then you went in. Really good. Really good. Great fight. Have good mechanics. Wasn't that space created though? Because their tank was busy? Let's assume their tank was busy. So what? You have no damage. Yes, their tank was busy, but you have no damage. Who gets the kills? You need to get the kills. Also, the tank wasn't really busy. You could have just like, who cares about this Tracer and leave. Nice stick. He high nooned on the stick. That was a nice play, but you finished it nice. So you kill the Cass. It's essentially a 5-on-4, right? I know you want to double down and go crazy here, but why? 1, 2, 3. You have no teammates. There's virtually no point to go. And you got your kill. Chill. Why? Because when your team will arrive, you won't have recall. And also, you didn't have recall. And that is precisely why you die. You got a kill, you got excited, you went in and you feed. Why? If you get a kill, the worst thing you can do is give them the opportunity to kill you. You got a kill, chill, stabilize, figure out what's going on, and then go in. What you should have done instead, you get a kill, blink back, everything's okay, my team is coming back, your team goes in, now you go back in again, 5-on-4. Which again, you went in too early. Right now, poking tank is okay. You're moving to the angle where they're busy. I like this. Pretty good. It's in front of your face. That's way too risky to stay there for that long in front of a... Yep. Too greedy, man. So, the play itself was, okay, you shot a tank because he was in front of you and he jumped and he used bubbles. You try to shoot. Great. You go to the off angle. You apply pressure. As soon as Cassidy turns around here, you leave. That's where you leave. Why? My ability to get a kill is close to zero because they're in Kitsune and there's 3 people in front of my face. Their ability to kill me, a lot. You don't fight this. You made your play, you distracted, you blink here. Goodbye. But because you got greedy and you kept fighting, well, you die. I can't say you engaged too early. Actually, the engagement part was good, but you stayed too long.
What's up?
Good timing. Nice. Love that. Really good. Really good. You see? That let me show you something. You see that the Cassidy is looking at you? You see that he's looking at you? It means that he can kill you. I mean, you can kill him, but all it takes for him is to shoot you one time in a flashbang. You have to understand, you're a very squishy character. So what did you do? You walk into the room. Now, when you're in the room, he's not gonna, let me chase the Tracer. There's a doom in his face. So as soon as you blink out, he turns to somebody else, aka not paying attention. And now, when he doesn't pay attention, you just go in and strike. Great. So the idea is here you actually made the correct play. You capitalized on distracted enemies. You saw that somebody turns around and looks at you, and he's threatening to you. You get out for half a second until he turns to somebody else. And now when he turns to somebody else, you strike again. Great. The problem is that you make these plays when they're super obvious. Like they're sitting in your spawn, and your Doom just jumps in their face when they're sitting in your spawn. It's like the enemies are making goofy mistakes. But when the enemies don't make mistakes... Oh my god. Nice stick. Would have been super sick if the Lucio booped him. Here, good. But the reason why you're getting all these kills is because the enemies are distracted. Reaper ulted, Monkey jumped and kind of like jumped in your face and you have pulls. Lucio was fighting a Doom, so you killed him. This guy kind of surprised you. There's not a big deal. Oh, you gotta fuck your Kiriko thing. Lucio is off the map. You broke his ankles. Good. You see, Lucio is dead. You chill. Why do you chill? Because you want to figure out what's going on and who you should attack. Which is the Tracer. Why? Because she's distracted. Force recall. It is what it is. Your team died at that point. But now you see, you're kind of like... Okay, nice. Actually, it was pretty good. No. I was about to say it's kind of doubling down, but nobody was paying attention to you. It was just a Genji. It was good. If the Kiriko was looking at you, that wouldn't be a good play. Yo, do you have a recall? Why didn't you recall? Got super greedy here. Should have just recalled.
The odds are against us.
Who's on fire? I am.
DT, your engagement timing is better. The problem is that you stay in dangerous positions for long periods of time. The reason why you don't want to engage too early, because when you engage too early, enemies are not busy with anything. They're just gonna be like, oh, let's turn around, kill. Let's assume this is you. Let's assume you're Tracer, this is you. When you engage too early and the enemies are not busy with anything, you shoot from the side, everybody turns around and shoots at you. Because they're not busy with anything. They're not busy running away from a Doom. They're not busy getting away from the wall so the Lucio doesn't boop them, right? They turn around and shoot you. If they shoot you, you either die or forced to use a recall. And in both instances, it means that you will not be able to effectively do damage when a team fight starts, right? So you wait until they're busy and cannot just turn around and shoot you because there's people in their face, and that's where you engage, right? Now, you still don't do it consistently, but it has gotten better. It looks way better. The issue that happens right now is that in the middle of the fight, when they're busy, you shoot, they still sometimes turn around, and when they turn around, you try to double down. Don't double down. When Cassidy, Kiriko are looking at you in the face, You're not supposed to stay in their face. Blink out, chill, go again. So let's say your team is here, they're looking at your team, you blink here, you start shooting. This guy, Cassidy, I'll pretend like he's Cassidy, and we're just doing like kind of a, pretending, right? We're visualizing. Let's say it's a Cassidy because he's more scared than Genji. He turns around to shoot at you in the middle of the fight. You don't stay and try to shoot a Cass. He turns around, shoot at you, boom, you blink out. Now he's not looking at you, you go in again. Or he looks at you, you blink out, he's not looking at you, you go in again. What's the difference? Just like took a different angle. That's all. Try to avoid being in front of people's faces because it's a lose situation for you because you simply don't have enough HP. You have 175 HP. Anybody that shoots you, anybody that uses one ability on you, forces you to get out. All right, DT. Would you say engagement timing is the biggest issue? Well, I would say that his timing got a lot better since the last VOD. But the idea that you don't want to engage too early because people will just turn around and shoot you and you're going to be in front of their face because they're not busy with anything else. Just because it's the middle of the fight just decreases the likelihood of people looking at you, right? And increases the kill potential because there are two people shooting at one person, right? So he has to choose who he wants to shoot. But still people can turn around and shoot you. But when people turn around and shoot you, don't stay in front of their face and let them shoot you. They turn around, good, disengage, come back later, half a second later, 1 second later.